Hello there again. This is Julio Castro. I'm making my Sensemaking artifact week two as a video, and this week uh, this week two we talked about connect to your learners, which is a fascinating subject because I haven't been able to um, connect to my students that much since most of the contact we have is usually related to questions about the course or questions about assignments or assessments and so on, but not really in-depth discussions related to a how to promote deep thinking in the course. Now, what I want to concentrate on here is a little bit about the opening part of the course. How am I going to start connecting to my learners from the get-go? And I think that's an important part. I want the students to experience that they are engaging in a new, different course, and that they are free to express their ideas and follow their own um, ideas when they develop them in the discussion sessions that I'm planning to design around the idea of them following their own creativity and their ideas from their own discussions. In any case, the way I'm planning to do this introduction, um, first of all, I think I need to look into the tools I'll be using, and then I'll talk about what type of things I'll be doing with these tools. Hope you enjoy it. So, um, given what I've learned in this week two in the how to teach online course, these are the tools that I think I can use to start connecting my students. Of course, the phone, a chat system, discussion forums which are extensively used, especially the text-based ones, blogs which I have discovered as a very powerful tool for online learning. Of course, the emails that I've used that before, so I think that's something that I'll keep using. And of course, the live webinars, the GoToWebinar tool, the big blue button, or Adobe Connect. And I will be using these tools for different things. I'm not going to be using all of them for everything I do, but I'll be using some of them for some of the things that I'll be mentioning in the next slide. But this is just the technology. I don't want to dwell that much into it. What I want to talk about is the meat of this presentation is in the next slide. So what I'll be doing with the tools? Well, the idea of creating an introductory video is something that I've heard about here, and I think it's a very good idea. Even though we've been doing that here at the University of Florida, um, I think it's powerful if we also add something about the structure. I've seen many of the introductory videos that are recorded here at the university, and they mostly deal with facts about the course, what they need to do, what the student needs to do, what the student needs to accomplish, what are the objectives, and sometimes the instructor just gives away a little bit about himself or herself. In any case, in all of the recordings I've seen, the manner of the instructor is academic, like he's in front of a classroom, like a professor is that's in front of a classroom. I haven't seen videos where the instructor casually talks about this whole um, situation. I think the fact that you have the camera in front of you changes things, and that's I think everybody gets like camera shy, and so I think if well done, the videos cannot actually convey a very warm message, a very warm, welcoming message from the instructor. The second thing I'm planning to do as soon as the course starts is conduct the first webinar where I'm planning to lay out the guidelines for the course, what I'm expecting from the students, what the students can expect from me, and how they can communicate with me, how they can go through the course. I think along with the introductory video, I'll be posting a how to navigate the course or how to go through the course. I think that's very important. I don't want the students getting lost in the lessons and so on while navigating the web browser. So in this webinar, there won't be that many questions, but at the end talking about the first discussion forum we'll be having, which is either it's going to be a discussion forum, but I think I'm leaning more into creating some kind of polling system where I need to collect some data from them. And so what I need from them is the first thing is what made them sign up for the course, what's their main purpose, what's the reason they want to, uh, uh, what's the reason they're taking this course. And then the second part, I want to know their background. I want to know where they're coming from, because that's going to help me determine the groups that I'll probably be creating or encouraging to create, so that they work together on a project of their choosing. And finally, regarding the project, since I'll be posting the course structure and they will know exactly what units and lessons I'll be conducting through the course, they can pick what subjects are they're actually very interested on. And then after that, I'll be creating the groups or discussion forums. I won't be taking all the students and putting them together in groups. No, they're going to do that. But what I'm going to do is create forums with the headers related to those subjects that they chose. And so that way, I'm going to invite them to visit those forums and start talking about what they would like to do in a project. What's their I think the first question I want to pose on those forums would be, what project would you be willing, or what project would you like to be involved in? I think while they're talking about, they want to see that they have similar interests, and then probably taking them into the idea of working together, so that they don't spend resources on something that they can be doing together. And I think that way, by creating that kind of community, we can have them work together in groups, on teams, on a common goal, on a common project. So that's the reason I want to conduct the first webinar and then collect the data to create these settings. I'm also intending, and something that I picked up here, to send personalized emails to the students, because I think the idea of them knowing that the structure knows their name, who they are, and that I'm interested in what they and I'm interested in them achieving the goals of the courses to be successful. I want to show them that I'm interested in their success in this course, and later on in their lives, of course. I think that's going to help me connect with them more. And think personalized emails would be a way of doing this. Even before I conduct the webinar, I think I'm probably going to do this before I even conduct the webinar. And I don't want to send mass emails with where like constant contact and or things like that, where you have a body of text and the only thing that the machine changes is the name. That's very impersonal, and people can tell when you just mass send an email. So, but I want to send personalized emails. I'm not expecting to have high enrollments, and I think that's why I can have that luxury of doing this. So in that case, if I have a very high enrollment, then things are going to be a little bit different. But I'll still be using the email as a means of communication, and I'm going to invite them to send me emails too, because if they have questions and the forums, they didn't find any help on the forums, or they didn't find any help outside the course, then of course they can contact me and I'll be able to respond as soon as possible. Another thing I want to do as a means of personalizing my course is to arrange phone calls with some students, or all of them, depending on how many they are, and also on-campus meeting if I'm teaching a course on campus, because having that human touch through voice or through a person-to-person meeting changes things and changes the dynamic of the course, and I want to my students experience that, and I think that can be accomplished with these activities. But of course, I'm going to invite them to call me if they have a problem, and I'll probably set in some kind of schedule for that. But in the meantime, um, I will initiate the phone call conversation once the course starts. And also, before the course starts, I'll be posting on the blog welcoming messages to students, and also a little bit of the introduction of what we're talking about in the webinar, inviting them to attend, and also inviting them to contact me if they have questions before the course starts. And probably going to be posting experiences or past experiences of me related to the course, so they can see exactly what the course is about, and probably resources that they can look at and help them understand what we'll be talking about in the course. So this part of this how to teach online course, this week 2, was very educational. I learned a lot, and I think I'll be using these tools in the future when I conduct my own online courses. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope I can receive feedback from you.